Hello, everybody. So today we have some pretty bad news for ARC Raiders, at least in my opinion. It depends on how you take it, really. So this is the new update. It came out this morning, or the news update that came out this morning. So we're changing how we update ARC Raiders. Here's what it means for you. So this is a big deal. Changing anything with Arc Raiders, especially when it comes to the updates, is definitely something that's pretty big. So, hey Raiders, Arc Raiders has grown far beyond anything we imagined it at launch, and every day we see players continuing to shape the life in the Rust Belt in ways that inspire us as developers. With that in mind, we want to talk about our update cadence moving forward. We're changing how we update the game. When Arc Raiders launched, we planned to offer monthly updates. The intention was to keep you all engaged, to ensure the game always felt fresh, and to give you reasons to keep braving topside. But once the game was in players' hands, we saw that the kind of long term experience we want to create for Arc Raiders requires more transformative updates. Over time, we've found that the pressure of a monthly cycle limits how impactful these updates can be. You feel it, and we feel it too. Running at the pace isn't sustainable or compatible with the bigger ambition we have for this game. Now, this is the part where it starts getting pretty bad. Now, this is already building up to it, but major updates will come twice a year. So it'll be bi-yearly now. Going forward, we've made a decision to release major updates twice a year. Larger in scale, more impactful, with the goal to genuinely change how you play the game. Don't worry, a dedicated live service team will continue running Arc Raiders day to day. Regular live updates, plus balance fixes, bug fixes, store updates, and player events aren't going anywhere. This additional development space allows us to invest more deeply in the health of Arc Raiders, from progression and economic balancing to fair play and anti cheat efforts. We know these are foundational to the experience, especially in a game where every encounter and extraction matters. Now, the decision to go bi-yearly kind of doesn't make it a live service game. Like the most of a live service game that this will be just bug fixes and store updates. So like maybe we get another skin here or there, or like maybe it just keeps swapping out every week or two. And then the bug updates are probably just going to happen once a month, and nothing's really going to change for the next year, like half of a year. So until um, the Frozen Trials right here comes up, there's just nothing gonna happen in Arc Raiders. Like just bug fixes, and I don't know. This doesn't look so good so far, because like with a live service game, having monthly updates is amazing, because every update that you make to a game for a live service game is content for creators like myself who I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna be able to do ARC content. Like, yes, I do updates and bug fixes. I go over those. I do loot routes, but this might be like a turning point for like any creator that's trying to do anything in ARC Raiders. So with it does now a game like this doesn't need to have creators, but creators are kind of something that fuels the flame, especially on like YouTube and TikTok and Shorts. But so I guess we'll see how much this affects this later on. Hopefully, we could still get minor updates here and there, but I'm gonna guess we're not gonna get any new arc or new maps or anything like that anytime soon, which is really really unfortunate. So now the Frozen trial, our biggest update yet. Now this does sound interesting. So our next major update lands in October, and it's the largest we've released since launch. This isn't about volume. It's designed to address the broader question the community has been asking. Here's a taste of what's coming. A sprawling new frontier. Explore a new landscape in the Rust Belt with layered design. Ooh, layered design and new mysteries to uncover in the largest map in the game. So this will be the biggest map that they have, which is a fantastic choice. And with layered design is also fantastic, but keep in mind this is 5 months from now. This is going to be a while. Our most ambitious ARC operation so far, including new ARC enemies with fresh designs and unique behaviors that will challenge raiders in new ways. That'll be nice. New systems for progression. Many players have maxed out their raider den and hit the skill point ceiling. Frozen Trial will introduce new goals and more ways to shape your Raiders expedition, exploring the origin of Ark. What are Ark and where do they come from? Frozen Trial gives Raiders the opportunity to begin uncovering the mystery, improving the skill tree, and alongside new alongside that, new weapons, items, instruments, and cosmetics, and more. But this all sounds fantastic. Like, yippee, like, up in art, like, everybody's happy. But it's 5 months from now. So why can't they just trickle in some of these things? Like the new weapons, they could trickle in a new, like next month, they could put a new weapon in, or the month after that, they could put new items and instruments in, and then more cosmetics here and there. Like, why does it have to be all in 5 months from now? Now, this isn't coming from a standpoint of um, like as a content creator. Like I play this game regularly, like all of you do too. I just feel like whenever a new item comes out, like when the Delabra came out, that was really fun. It took me a little while to get, and then when I got it, I played it a lot, and it was pretty fun for a couple of weeks, and I enjoyed that. And if they could do that on a monthly basis, I'd enjoy every item and weapon that they come up with, and every arc that they come up with. I don't think that waiting 5 months just to push it all out at once makes it fantastic. It's a live service game, not a. It doesn't just. It shouldn't have these big updates. But now, on to something a little bit more. This is definitely better. So starting next week, a new trader. Next week, we're introducing a fresh mechanic designed for late game players. A new trader from a nomadic tribe of surface dwellers. That's pretty cool. Many of you have invested a lot in the game, and there's a few common problems that we keep hearing about. You're holding a lot of loot value items with no way to offload them in rewarding ways. Your stash is filling up with game's new items, and we haven't increased the capacity. Very few of you are going on the expedition either because it's not rewarding enough, which I've gone over that in a video, or because it is too painful to part with your favorite items and blueprints. And that's also part of my video, actually. Expeditions are really hard to want to do because I feel like the skill tree just it's not really worth it anymore. The new trader unlocks at level 25, and he offers unique rewards, rare items, and cosmetics in exchange for your high value items. He will take items off your hands in return for these weekly rotating rewards, but he may sometimes ask you to go and find specific rare items to trade. The new trader also offers 2 perks to exchange for high value items: extra stash space to help you increase your capacity. Whoa! The new trader also offers 2 perks in exchange for high value. That's nice. Extra stash space to help you increase your capacity. The expedition vault. This allows you to carry over up to 5 items across the expedition, so you can set your new raider up with your favorite items or blueprints. Now that is something I've asked for a while now, because almost every person that does the expedition, all of you who are watching that have done the expedition, probably has wanted to mule your items over from one account to another, just so that you can like feel comfortable going back into the next raids, or at least like boost yourself up a little bit. So this expedition vault seems like a pretty great idea. So this is just one part of the broader set of improvements arriving later this year. Hopefully they don't all arrive in October. So I hope that as soon as an improvement is part of their idea, they can just put it out there, because I feel like that just makes more sense instead of having to wait. Building for the long term, one thing that has become increasingly clear since launch is how important progress and player goals are to the Arc Raiders experience. If you love Arc Raiders, you want more reasons to keep turning to the Rust Belt, and we want to build systems that continue evolving alongside the game. Some of the progress improvements we want to implement simply need more development time that we haven't been able to address properly while running on a monthly cycle. Moving to larger updates allows us to spend more time refining the systems players engage with the most. We're working to deepen progress across multiple areas of Arc Raiders while continuing to expand how players shape and personalize their Raider. We're also investing more into features like trials so they remain reliably fun and engaging, not a grind. We're also putting effort into making the expedition project more rewarding and less punishing to pursue. This is an ongoing part of Arc Raiders' evolution, and you'll start seeing the first steps of that very soon. Now, that's also another good thing. By them saying that's very soon, that doesn't mean that means it's probably not going to be October, which is great, because I want to see the expedition change up. I want to see more rewards from the expedition. I want to see like all these features that they're talking about with the trials, and then while expanding how players shape their personality to personalize their raiders. I think that adding skins, fixing the projects, and then maybe even tweaking the trials will definitely add a little bit of a good thing to Arc Raiders that we definitely need. But still, not getting new arc is kind of devastating for at least 5 months. The bigger picture. It's important for us to players to understand something about how our collective Embark brain is at. Our ambitions go far beyond what players have seen so far. We want to go further in showing you the wider universe of Arc Raiders. We think about Arc Raiders as an experience you should continue expanding over time, and right now, we're still early in that journey. The biannual cadence gives us the opportunity to build future updates with more intention, ensuring that gameplay, progression, narrative, and the world itself all move forward together. Right now, Raiders are facing an escalating arc threat, and the society in Speranza may feel helpless against it. But Raiders aren't built to stay on the back foot. The goal has been bigger than survival. It's about the one day reclaiming the surface. Frozen Trial, have I been saying trial the whole time? Frozen Trail will start to progress this goal and expose elements of this challenge, but it is really just the beginning. We aim to constantly shift and paradigm that raiders operate under, so you feel the effects of your actions and perseverance against the arc. I think what they mean by that is like maybe something like the more you kill arc, the less there'll be, but I don't know like I guess with like Helldivers as an example, if you guys have ever played that. But Helldivers, once you like take over a zone or like clear out a part of the planet, then it makes sense like that it would become easier, and then you can even just clear it and not go back there. But with limited maps, I don't think it's gonna be exactly like that. But I think similarly, that's what they're thinking. So the Rust Belt is nothing without the Raiders who fill it with life every single day. We understand that this change doesn't please everyone and that it might be frustrating not to get updates as frequently, but we truly believe this will be worth it. Thank you for continuing to push us to create the best game we can. As always, see you topside. So, how do you guys feel about this? Even they express that we understand that this change won't please everyone. Do you guys think that a bi-yearly like big update system is something that'll help Arc Raiders? Like, I think that this next update that they're going to come out with will be pretty amazing. Like, if it's not, I'm going to be very disappointed. Like, it's going to be like we waited 6 months for nothing, pretty much. How do you guys feel about the next 6 months? Because I don't think there's going to be very much updating. Like, there's not going to be a roadmap. They last time they had a roadmap, and pretty much every couple of weeks or even every month, they had like a fantastic new thing that was like, even if it came out, it wasn't too fun and it was like kind of boring. It was still like an interesting thing that everybody would kind of go and try and do, even if it was only a few weeks of them trying to do it. This next week with the new trader will be pretty awesome too. So let me know how you guys think. Like, do you think this will be helpful, or do you think this is kind of killing themselves? We just hit 1,000 subscribers today, and I really, really appreciate you guys. So thank you for that. If you guys liked this video, and tell me how you feel about this update. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.